Hey guys, welcome to your LIIT workout with me. This workout is postnatal friendly. Now for all the postnatal moms that will be doing this workout today, please make sure you've gotten a clearance from your doctor before resuming any fitness activity after baby. Thank you. Today's session, we're going to be working for 40 seconds and resting for 15 seconds. I'll be showing you your next routine every time you rest. Now let's come down to our mat. We're going to start with the bent leg raise and hip lift. Alternating. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So throughout this routine, your knees remain bent. Exhale every time you stretch out a leg. Inhale as you return. Exhale every time you rock the hips. Inhale as you return. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, dead bug. We're going for a dead bug variation. We start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now your knees are bent and your heels are down. Extend one leg out. At the same time, you're extending both hands overhead. Return and switch to the other leg. You can use a weight to increase the intensity of this workout. You can also bring the legs to tabletop instead of leaving the heels on the ground to increase the intensity of this workout. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, pendulum. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now as you swing your legs from one side to the other, try as much as possible to keep your back pressed into the mat. So this movement is limited only to your hips and your legs. Try to keep your back from following the swinging legs. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, one leg cat and cow. We're coming to tabletop for this workout. We're starting with the right hand and left leg. Let's begin. Extend the right hand and left leg out. At the same time, you're arching your back into cow. Then bring them both in and hunch into cat. So we're doing like a cat and cow stretch. Let's rest in 3, 2, and 1. Get ready to switch to the other side. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Now as you extend the limbs, you're arching your back and inhaling. Then when you bring the limbs in, you're hunching your back and exhaling. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Our next workout, side crunches. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Exhale every time your elbow taps the knee. Inhale every time you extend both limbs. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Our next workout, start to straight legs crunch. We're going to lie on our back and get ready for the next workout. We'll start in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open out your legs and crunch in between your legs. Then go back to your starting position and crunch towards your toes. You are exhaling every time you crunch. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, we're getting the other side for our side crunches. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Again, remember, you are exhaling every time your knee meets the elbow. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, alternating jackknife. Let's come to a supine position. Your knees are bent, feet on the mat. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale every time you raise your head and chest off the mat. Then inhale as you return to the mat. Make sure your abs are really engaged and your back is pressing into the mat. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, knee squats. We start in 3, 2, and 1. You can get a pillow and use it to pad the knees if the ground is too hard for the knees, okay? You are exhaling every time you squat and inhaling every time you lift your bum off your heels. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, reverse table to elevated seat. Come to a seated position. Let's get ready. We start in 4, 3, 2. Let's begin. Every time you extend your hips towards the ceiling, squeeze the glutes. When you come back to a seated position, your booty is not touching the mat. So you are elevating the booty off the mat, it's like hovering position. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, hinge. You might need your pillow here again. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Every time you hinge, you are exhaling. When you come back to the kneeling position, you are inhaling. If this is too hard on your knees, you can just sit this one out, or you can repeat the squat, the knee squat we just finished. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, elevated glute bridges. Come to a supine position. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So your heels are off the mat. You're resting on the balls of your feet right now. Every time you extend your hips towards the ceiling, squeeze the glutes before lowering down. And keep this a controlled movement. Do not rush this workout, please. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, abs bikes. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are exhaling every time your elbow meets your knee, and inhaling every time you come back to your starting position. In this workout, you are not clutching your head. Your hands are placed slightly by your ears. Do not clutch your head to avoid neck pain. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, clams. Let's lie on our side and get ready. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Exhale every time you lift the upper knee up. Inhale when you tap down. You should place the upper hand in front of you to keep the balance, okay? This workout is focusing on your glutes, so you should be feeling some kind of strain on your glutes right now. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. We're going to remain on that outside. We're going for plank dips. So you're going to balance on your elbow and just tap the hips to the mat. That's all. Very simple, right? We start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. Make sure your abs are engaged. Exhale every time you tap the hips to the ground. Inhale as you come back to starting. You can place the upper hand on your waist or just behind your ear. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn to the other side for our clam. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. You are exhaling every time you lift and inhaling every time you lower. Again, keep the abs tucked in. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Plank dips. Remain on your side. We start in 3, 2, and 1. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, tabletop spread to alternating toe taps. We start in 3, 2, and 1. So open out your knees and your hands at the same time. Then return to center. Tap your left toe to the mat and at the same time extend your right hand. Bring back to center, open out the knees, back to center, and then tap your right toe to the mat and at the same time extend your left hand out. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, glute bridge walks. In 3, 2, and 1. So you're back to your glute bridge pose. Extend the right leg out, the left leg out, right leg in, left leg in. Try as much as possible to keep the hips really elevated throughout the working out and working in. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, glute kickbacks. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. Now as you kick the heel towards the ceiling, try to keep your back stable. Do not hunch, do not arch. Engage your abs and press your palms into the mat to help you keep balance. Relax your shoulders and pull them away from your ears. You're doing great. You rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, hover taps. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Your knees should be exactly underneath your hips. Make sure you've tucked your tailbone under and give me just a little crunch to keep the abs engaged, okay? We rest in 3, 2, and 1. Next workout, glute kickbacks, the other side. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. Again, keep your abs engaged, keep your back stable. Try not to rock your hips. The only thing that should be rocking right now is your glutes. After this, we are stretching. We are done. Rest in 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We're going to start with the puppy pose, okay? We start in 3, 2, and 1. And the puppy pose, you're lowering your chest towards the mat. So stretch out the hands and you will feel a very nice stretch on your chest, your upper back, and your shoulders. Alright, let's come back to tabletop position. We're going to thread the needle, okay? Open out your right hand, thread it underneath the left, and allow your shoulder to sink into the mat. You can extend your left hand overhead for more stretch. Come back to tabletop. Let's switch to the other side. Open out your left hand, then thread it between your right hand and allow the shoulder to sink into the mat. Great. Come back to tabletop. Let's end in child's pose. This is your last stretch for today. Thank you for joining me in today's workout. I know you did a great work. Your workout is complete in 3, 2, and 1. Well done.